How to do this dragon scale texture. You'll need a dragon sleeve and UV resin. I like this one from the Glitter Guy. Disposable brush, soap and water, pigment powder of choice, a UV lamp, and some paper towels. You'll start by swishing your mixture around to create a bunch of bubbles. Apply the UV resin to the sleeve. Brush it on so you get an even coat. And then scoop up your bubbles and apply them onto that fresh UV resin. While the bubbles are on, you cure the resin under a UV light. And once cured, you'll grab your paper towels and just dab all of those bubbles off, making sure the sleeve is nice and dry, and then you end up with this beautiful texture here. Then you'll continue working in small sections, repeating those same steps. Working in small sections is a little bit more manageable because when you put the bubbles onto the fresh UV resin, they'll start popping, and you definitely want to get the UV resin cured while the bubbles are still on it. If you end up with a small area that got cured without the bubbles on it, you can always go back with some more UV resin and bubbles and just apply the texture to that area. Here's the progress. You'll need to mix more bubbles in between as needed. Once you've repeated this process all the way down the body of the dragon, then we'll do the wings. The wings won't have the scale texture, so apply UV resin, brush it out, and then cure it. And then the most satisfying part, applying the pigment powder. You'll take a fluffy brush, dip it into the pigment powder, and then brush it all over the dragon. Here's where you really get to see all of that texture come to life. This technique worked perfectly for this dragon sleeve. Make sure to grab the blanks or the digital STL over at dimensionaldrinks.com.